How to start wealth building with just $100 monthly. Think you need a six-figure salary or some secret inheritance to build real wealth? That's what most people believe. But what if I told you the key to financial freedom isn't a bigger paycheck, but a smarter plan for just $100 a month? Sounds way too simple, right? $100. That's a few dinners out, a couple of streaming services, maybe a new pair of shoes. It feels like nothing. But the truth is, that small amount, when it's invested correctly and consistently, is the tiny seed from which a future of financial security can grow. It's the starting gun for your journey to wealth. A study from Ramsey Solutions found something incredible. Only 31% of millionaires averaged $100,000 a year over their career, and a full third of them never once hit that six-figure mark in a single year. Their secret wasn't some huge income. It was regular, consistent investing over a very long time. In this video, I'm breaking down the simple, 5-step plan you can use, starting today, to turn that seemingly small $100 monthly investment into a serious future. We're not talking about risky bets or confusing strategies. We're talking about a proven, straightforward path that anyone can follow. This isn't about getting rich quick, it's about getting wealthy for sure. The why: build credibility and amp motivation. So before we get into the how, let's talk about the why. Why isn't $100 a month just a drop in the bucket? The answer is 2 words: compound interest. It's a concept that has been called the 8th wonder of the world, and it's the one secret the wealthy have always used to their advantage. Put simply, compounding is when your investment returns start generating their own returns. It's a snowball effect for your money. Now, I'll be honest, in the beginning, the growth will feel slow, painfully slow. Most of the increase in your account will come from your own $100 contributions. Let's say you invest $100 a month. After year 1, you've put in $1,200. With a hypothetical 10% annual return, which is close to the S&P 500's historical average, you might have around $1,268, an extra $68. It's nice, but it's not life-changing. You might feel discouraged. You might even think, is this really worth it? This is the exact moment where most people give up. And it's the exact moment you have to push forward. Because over time, something magical happens. Let's fast forward. If you kept investing that same $100 every single month with that same 10% average return, in 10 years, you'd have put in $12,000. Your account, though? It could be worth over $20,000. That's $8,000 of pure growth from the market. Now your money is starting to do some real work for you. But let's not stop there. What about 30 years? You will have contributed a total of $36,000. But thanks to the power of compounding, your investment could be worth over $200,000. And if you can keep it going for 40 years, your total contribution of $48,000 could explode into over $500,000. Think about that. Over 85% of your final balance wouldn't be your money. It would be pure growth. This is why starting now is so critical. Financial advisor Aaron Kirksena put it perfectly. He showed that if a 25-year-old invested just $100 a month until they were 65, it could grow to over $1 million. It's not about the amount you start with. It's about the time you give it. The sooner you plant that seed, the bigger the tree will grow. That's the power we're going to harness, and it starts with our very first step. Step 1. The pay yourself first mindset. All right, step 1. This is the foundational mindset shift that makes everything else possible. It's called pay yourself first. I want you to stop thinking of your $100 investment as something you do with leftover money at the end of the month. Because let's be real, how often is there anything left over? Instead, you need to reframe this $100 as the single most important bill you pay every month. It's a non-negotiable payment to the most important person in your life, future you. Think about it. You pay your landlord or your mortgage. You pay the power company. You pay for your phone. You'd never just forget to pay those bills, right? You need to treat this investment with that same level of importance. This is the bill that actually buys your financial freedom. A lot of people get stuck here saying, I just can't afford it. They feel like they're living paycheck to paycheck and there's no room. But for most of us, that $100 is hiding in plain sight. It's the daily coffee, the lunch you buy instead of packing, the subscriptions you forgot you even had. Cutting back on just a few of these small, almost invisible expenses can easily free up $25 a week, and that's your $100 a month right there. A great framework for this is the 50-30-20 rule. The idea is simple. 50% of your after-tax income goes to needs, rent, food, 30% to wants, fun stuff, and 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. That $100 investment, it belongs squarely in that 20% bucket. It's a planned, deliberate part of your financial life, not an afterthought. But look, if even 20% feels like a huge leap right now, don't let that stop you. Financial advisor Brandon Galisi suggests just focusing on your savings rate, the percentage of your income you save, and starting small. If you can increase your savings rate by just 1%, that's a huge win. For someone with a median income, that 1% is about $63 a month. Once you nail that, challenge yourself to bump it up another 1%, and so on. The key is to make a conscious choice. Look at your bank statement. Track your spending for 1 month. I promise you, you will find the $100. This isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritization. Are you willing to trade a few temporary comforts today for lasting security tomorrow? When you truly adopt the pay yourself first mindset, the answer becomes a very easy yes. Step 2. Choose your simple investing tool. Okay, you've got the mindset. You've found your $100 and you're ready to treat it like your most important bill. Now, where does the money actually go? This is step 2. Choose your simple investing tool. This is where people get intimidated. They hear words like brokerage, IRA, stocks, and their eyes glaze over. Let's be honest, the financial world can feel like it's designed to be confusing. It's not. For a beginner starting with $100 a month, you really only need to know 2 fantastic, simple, and powerful options: a Roth IRA or a standard brokerage account. Let's break them down. First up, the Roth IRA. An IRA is just an individual retirement account. Think of it as a special savings account designed for retirement that gives you huge tax advantages. With a Roth IRA, you invest money you've already paid taxes on. But here's the beautiful part. As that money grows and compounds for decades, it grows completely, 100% tax-free. When you hit retirement age and start taking money out, you won't owe a single penny in taxes on all that growth. That is massive. Remember our example of turning $48,000 into $500,000? Imagine getting to keep all of that growth, free and clear from taxes. Now, Roth IRAs have some rules. There are limits on how much you can contribute each year. For 2025, it's $7,000 for those under 50. And there are income caps to be eligible. But for most people just starting out, these limits are not an issue. If your goal is long-term wealth, the tax-free growth of a Roth IRA is an incredibly powerful tool. Your second option is a standard brokerage account. This is just a general-purpose investment account. It doesn't have the awesome tax benefits of a Roth IRA. You will have to pay capital gains taxes on your growth when you sell. But its superpower is flexibility. There are no contribution limits, no income limits, and you can pull your money out at any time, for any reason, without a penalty. This makes it a great choice if you're saving for something besides retirement, like a house down payment in 10 years. And here's a pro tip for beginners using a brokerage account. Look into a robo-advisor. Think of it as a digital financial manager. You answer a few simple questions about your goals and your comfort with risk, and the robo-advisor automatically invests your money for you in a diversified portfolio. They handle all the complicated stuff, usually for a very low fee. So, which do you choose? Simple guide. If you're saving for retirement decades from now, the tax advantages of a Roth IRA are almost impossible to beat. If you want more flexibility for goals before retirement, a standard brokerage account is a fantastic choice. The most important thing is not to get paralyzed here. Both are great. You can open one online in about 15 minutes with companies like Fidelity, Schwab, or Vanguard. Just pick one and get started. The worst decision is making no decision at all. Step 3. Automate everything. Now we get to my favorite step. If you only remember one tactic from this video, make it this one. Step 3 is to automate everything. Consistency is the real secret sauce to successful investing. It's so much more important than picking the perfect stock or trying to time the market. You have to make sure your $100 gets invested every single month, without fail. And the best way to do that is to take yourself, your moods, your excuses, your willpower, completely out of the equation. Automation makes wealth building effortless. It turns a good intention into an unbreakable habit. Here's what you do. Log into your new investment account and set up a recurring transfer of $100 from your checking account. Have it happen on the same day every month, preferably the day after you get paid. That way, the money is invested before you even have a chance to see it, miss it, or spend it. This is pay yourself first in action. This set it and forget it approach is also amazing for your psychology. It removes decision fatigue. You don't have to remember to log in. You don't have to debate whether you should invest this month because of some scary headline. The decision is already made. The system is just quietly building your wealth for you in the background. Even better, this automated process naturally uses a powerful strategy called dollar cost averaging. It sounds fancy, but it's dead simple. Since you're investing the same fixed amount, $100, every month, you automatically buy more shares of your investment when the price is low, and fewer shares when the price is high. Over time, this smooths out your ride and can lower your average cost. You don't have to worry if the market is up or down. Your only job is to let the automation run. While you're at it, make sure you turn on automatic dividend reinvestment. Dividends are just small cash payments that companies send you for being a shareholder. Instead of getting that cash, you can have your account automatically use it to buy more shares. Those new shares will then earn their own dividends. It's a beautiful compounding cycle within your bigger compounding plan. Automation is the superpower of the disciplined investor. It defeats procrastination, it tames emotional decisions, and it guarantees the consistency you need to win. Step 4. Pick a simple, proven investment. You've got the mindset, you've opened your account, you've set up automation. Now for the big question. What do you actually invest in? This is step 4. Pick a simple, proven investment. Again, this is where people freeze up. They think they need to be a stock-picking genius like Warren Buffett. You absolutely do not. For 99% of us, the best strategy isn't to try and beat the market, but to simply be the market. And the easiest way to do that is with a low-cost, broad market index fund, or ETF. Let's demystify that. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is just a big basket that holds hundreds or even thousands of different stocks. So instead of buying one single company, you're buying a tiny slice of many companies all at once. This gives you instant diversification, which is the golden rule of smart investing. If one company in the fund has a bad year, it barely makes a dent because it's balanced out by all the others. The most recommended starting point is an S&P P500 Index Fund, or ETF. The S&P 500 is just an index that tracks the 500 largest, most successful companies in the US. Think Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. all the household names. By buying an S&Amp 500 ETF, you basically become a part owner in the American economy. You're betting on the long-term growth and innovation of these corporate giants, which has historically been a very, very good bet. The beauty of these funds is their simplicity and incredibly low cost. Great examples are VOO from Vanguard or IVV from iShares. These funds have a tiny fee called an expense ratio. For these, it's a microscopic 0.03%. That means for every $10,000 you have invested, you're only paying about $3 a year in fees. Keeping costs low is critical because high fees will quietly eat away at your returns and sabotage your compounding over time. You don't need a complicated portfolio with a dozen different funds. When you're starting, a single broad market ETF is a fantastic all-in-one solution that can be the core of your portfolio for decades. Forget trying to find the next hot stock. Forget crypto. Forget the complicated strategies you see online. The goal here isn't to get lucky, it's to build wealth reliably. Buy a piece of the whole market through a low-cost ETF. Do it every month, and let the biggest companies in the world do the heavy lifting for you. It's the most boring and most effective strategy there is. Step 5. Be patient and ignore the noise. We've covered the mindset, the tools, the automation, and the investment. You have the complete technical plan. But this final step might be the hardest, because it has nothing to do with money and everything to do with your own brain. Step 5 is to be patient and ignore the noise. Successful investing takes a long time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The explosive compounding growth we talked about doesn't really kick in for a decade or more. Time is your single greatest ally in this game, so you have to give it a chance to work. And along the way, you will be tempted to panic. The stock market goes up and it goes down. There will be market crashes. That's not an if, it's a when. You will see scary headlines, you'll see your account balance drop, and every instinct in your body will scream, "Sell! Get out before it goes lower." This is the noise. And you have to ignore it. Remember dollar cost averaging? When the market goes down, your automated $100 is buying shares on sale. For a long-term investor, market downturns are not disasters. They are opportunities. The single worst mistake you can make is to sell when the market is down, locking in your losses, and then wait until things feel safe again to get back in. A study from JP Morgan found that 7 of the market's 10 best days over a 20-year period happened within just 2 weeks of the 10 worst days. If you get scared and jump out, you will almost certainly miss the powerful rebound that follows. Your job isn't to be a market genius. Your job is to be a disciplined, consistent investor. Your strategy doesn't change based on what the market does this month or even this year. Your strategy is to invest $100 every month into your simple, diversified ETF for the next 30 or 40 years. That's it. So please don't check your balance every day. It will only make you anxious. Maybe check it once a quarter to make sure the automation is working. Trust the process. Trust in the long-term growth of the market and the power of your own consistency. Patience isn't just a virtue in investing, it's the whole game. So let's recap the 5-step plan. First, adopt the pay yourself first mindset. That $100 is your most important bill. Second, choose your simple tool, like a tax-free Roth IRA or a flexible brokerage account. Third, automate everything. Set up that recurring transfer and make your success inevitable. Fourth, pick a simple, proven investment, like a low-cost S&Amp P500 ETF. And fifth, be patient and ignore the noise. Trust your plan and stay the course. That's it. That's the entire strategy. It's not a secret and it's not complex, but it is incredibly powerful. The journey to wealth doesn't start with a lottery win. It starts with your first $100 and a commitment to a simple plan. If you found this helpful and you're feeling ready to start your own journey, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And subscribe for more simple, actionable ways to build your wealth. Now, I have a question for you. What's the very first step you're going to take after watching this? Are you going to go find your $100? Are you opening your account? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're doing. Remember, the biggest risk isn't starting small. The biggest risk is not starting at all. You have the plan. Now, it's time to act. Thanks for watching.